All right, welcome to episode 11 of the Cosby Reads. I'm your host, Alan, joining you from the backseat of a car because, yeah, I'm at the beach and
Cause he's homeless.
there's nowhere else for me to record. All the rooms are taken by sleeping children. So, yeah, backseat of a car. That's what's
You got
up.
some nice studio lighting going on in there.
I know. Oh, I got this nice
Mm.
overhead lighting. You know, I
Mhm.
got a TV screen that drops down right here. It's it's nice.
Nice.
Love it.
Exactly.
Comfy.
Exactly. Yeah. So we're on the family vacation this week, but I decided I don't want to miss a week, so I am just hanging out underneath the house because we're in the outer banks of North Carolina, and all the houses are on stilts. So I'm underneath the house. Still got good Wi-Fi. Got my microphone set up here. Just some ASMR for you guys. Yeah, it's dedication right there.
Look at you with that ASMR.
Yeah, little scratches.
Ready for bed?
Exactly. So yeah, we're gonna be doing this week, along with this one, and then also the Will Reads. We're doing tomorrow night on a Monday night, which is weird, but it's because we had to move everything around for vacation and for my other co-host. He had something on Tuesday. We're gonna do Wednesday. With my wife is actually meeting up some of our girlfriends down here for not my wife's birthday, but their birthday down in the Outer Banks that night. So I don't have a car to record in. So Monday it is. So tomorrow night, back again with the Wheel of Reads. If you join us the following Monday, the 24th, yeah, that's next Monday, we'll be back for Wad of Fortune, which is our Wheel
Oh
of Time.
yes, I love that.
Yeah,
Yes,
the Wheel of Time game show.
I'm a
So,
fan. I'm a huge
yeah,
fan, dude.
you're gonna get
Yeah.
this channel. So come back and check that out. It's a lot of fun. We're in the playoffs, so it's gonna be fun. So, as far as everything else goes, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to. I know we do locations from time to time. One of our largest states, besides Utah, is California. It's one of the largest states in the United States. I want to give a shout out to the left coast, since I'm hanging on the right coast right now. Just shout out to all our California listeners.
Nice.
Keep sharing us with your friends. We love you guys. We love everyone that listens to us. But yeah, shout out to Cali. Haven't been there in a while. Need to get back. But yeah. As far as my personal life goes, I'm in the beach. I'm in beach mode. Not drinking in the car, but I'm in a private driveway, so I probably could, but I just don't want to. Just is what it is.
Fair.
I've been day drinking all day long. I'm at the beach, so it is what it is. So
We'd be upset if you weren't.
yeah, and a couple other things to go through. I guess how about you guys? What's going on new with you guys?
So, by the way, shout out to everybody that was able to attend WatCon. I was not able to go,
Yeah.
unfortunately, because of my job responsibilities with the new job and everything. But anyway, I hope that y'all had a great time out there in Ohio.
Mhm.
Um, I was hoping to meet up with some people, all that kind of stuff, but I hope you guys had fun. The second thing is that I am home alone for the third weekend in a row. And it's because my wife is in Tennessee and attended the Beyonce concert out there, and she was so close to the stage.
Queen Bee.
Jay-Z walked by her row. I mean,
Oh,
so
nice.
yeah,
Dang.
she's like that close, like on the floor level, blah blah blah. So I
Nice.
lived infamously through her life.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
That's like a bucket list item, dude. Like seeing Beyonce.
Oh,
Like,
and
Yeah.
and it's just Beyonce, no opening acts. It was just Beyonce for like almost 3 hours.
Oh,
from what
nice.
She's telling me.
'cause
She
she's
just
it's like the Renaissance tour, right?
it's
She's
the
the
yeah, right,
Renaissance, or is that-
Renaissance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't know if I was getting her or Taylor Swift mixed up, but
Uh,
that's pretty epic, dude.
I feel like that's
Yeah.
what it's called. It's her on that horse
Yeah.
and the whole deal. Yeah, I think it's Renaissance.
Did you see?
I'm looking up.
Speaking of Airbnb and concerts, did you see the Eminem crashing Ed Sheeran thing that happened last night? That went
Mm-mm.
viral. Yeah, Ed Sheeran was doing
No.
a concert in Detroit, and he did a cover of "Lose Yourself." And halfway through the song,
Oh.
Eminem comes out and starts.
Whoa.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not an Ed Sheeran fan. I could become one just because of that.
Exactly.
By the way, cocktail challenge. Who
Oh.
wants to know? I'll tell you later.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
Mhm,
We have a special cup tonight.
Okay.
mhm. Oh, okay.
Nice.
So Will,
nice.
Will, tell us all the things, man.
It's your basic Moscow Mule, a little
Okay.
It's vodka with some ginger beer from Bermuda and
Oh, nice.
juice.
Nice. Well done.
Rum.
Hey, there you
Hustlers
go. Nice.
Yeah.
Well done, sir.
Nice.
Thanks.
Yeah, cool. So also, in case you guys didn't know, the Will Reads and the Cosby Reads as a combined effort is sponsored now. So this episode is brought to you by NordVPN. Yeah. So if you don't know what a VPN is, it's okay. My mom didn't either. She was like, I saw you shared this thing on Facebook the other day. I don't know what this thing is. So I'd explain to her what a VPN is, a virtual private network. So basically, it adds an extra layer of security to all your things you do. I use one personally. It masks your IP address. You can also have it logged on to I think it's over 60 countries through NordVPN. So you can actually say you're in a different country, and from anyone outside looking in, they can't really track where you are and those kind of things, which adds an extra layer of security. We have two IT guys that could probably explain a whole lot better than I can here, because here I am, me trying to explain it. But yeah, great for that. Great for if you're trying to stream from other countries as well. A lot of times they'll have Netflix will block things in the United States, but it'll be available in the UK. You can use your VPN to go past that. Plus, Nord has given us a really cool discount. So there's a link in the description in the podcast and also on the YouTube channel. So click on that. You'll see the discount you get. Normally, it's $8.99 a month to get the full NordVPN package. Through us, it is $3.29 a month. So
that's great.
Hey. Yeah, really good
I'm
discount.
signing up.
Yeah. So yeah, use the link there. Go check it out. And thanks to our folks at NordVPN for helping us out. Yeah.
Thank you, Nord. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Exactly. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into these chapters because I have a lot to talk about. I'm sure you guys
want to hear all
too.
the things. I want to hear all the thoughts.
I'm sure you guys have a lot to talk about. What's the cocktail from Pythos first before we jump in? It's we got a custom tiki drink called the Wrath of Kang.
I like everything about that.
So me and Pythos, we go toe to toe. So I wasn't gonna say nothing until Pythos came. So Pythos, just for you, I actually have a tequila finished in E.H. Taylor barrels and with a Hellfire bitter with muddled mint and orange and Campari. So that's my cocktail for the evening. It's pretty special. Alando special. I never do anything from the book. I just do my thing. So so Pythos,
that sounds awesome.
If you get a chance, try it out. It's the ish. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing. I have no idea what you just said, but it sounds awesome.
So I went to mixology school years ago, and so I love doing my little thing. I mean, I wasn't bartendering like Alan bartended, but I just am a huge fan of putting together interesting combinations.
Yeah, man.
So yeah.
Don't give me too much credit. When I bartended, it was definitely not anything fancy. In fact, we hated when people asked for fancy things because it would slow you down. Slamming. You're slamming drinks. So you're not doing.
He was a volume bartender.
Rum and Coke, gin and tonics. Let's go. You want something fancy? Fuck you. Go to that.
Yeah, get the fuck out.
He's like, go. Bye.
We have one bartender who makes drinks like that, and she's out back right now. So
no, it's too crowded. We have it's 5 deep at the bar. I don't have time to look up your drink that you're the only person that's ordered that ever.
That's right.
Anyways, oh yeah. All right, so chapter 26. Vin's in a club shop recovering from the worst hangover of her life. Of course, she's in her teens, so it's basically a normal hangover for someone like my age, or Yolanda's ate. A 15-day hangover.
Ooh, shots fired! Yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
I mean, I've had I've had hangovers. Not 15 days, but it's. I've had multiple days.
Fortnight.
Yeah,
man, I remember being able to drink, go to sleep for 2 hours and get up and go for a run and be like, I'll work this hangover out on the run. Now I'm I get up with a hangover and I'm like, I want to sleep in the toilet right now.
We're like, well, today's shot. Maybe
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah. So we're starting Club Shop. Vin's been, like I said, laying low, recovering from the pewter drag. She goes to take a bath, and I just wanted to point that out, not because she's taking a bath, but because of how much her life. It's just that juxtaposition of how much her life has changed. Like, and she even kind of comments on this
She
now,
needs
like,
to get rid of the stank.
yeah, and she's like, I need to take a bath, and she's like, I never took really baths before,
Right.
and now she's like, hoping the attendants have brought the right soaps. It's just
she
her
got a
life.
little. She got a little pretentious. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
just a little bit. Yeah, just
Poor
a little bit.
thing. Oh no, her new status.
Yeah. So yeah, she's definitely leaning into the noble woman lifestyle a little bit. At the same time, she still has her skepticism, as we talked about last time. And they go down. She goes down while the crew members are meeting. And they're talking about the status of the plan. And as I said in the comments of or the show notes or whatever, here's the new plan. What plan? Oh, wait, we have a plan. It's pretty much talking about, it's over, right?
Yeah, a little subterfuge there. They're like, maybe Kells needs to be kind of like taken out of the leadership position because he's still got this idea that things are going to happen. He's like, oh, he's too focused on making himself a legend. He's already gotten the status of having wealth,
right,
and whatever. And it's like, is he just solely thinking of himself and trying to create this legendary status for himself?
Right.
And I can see why they would have concerns. I get it.
Right. Yeah.
I like how that scene starts out because it's like typical Kel leaning against the wall, but then Breeze jumps in.
Yeah.
And I think it goes Breeze to somebody else that's not Kelsier.
It's Doc.
And it's like the plan starts, and then Kel goes, my thoughts exactly. So like they're coming up with a new plan, but Kel's still like, oh yeah, but it's still my plan. Like,
sure. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys caught that.
And Breeze and Docs are both really upset with Kel about his flipping attitude. I mean, he comes in with smiles and cheerful as always, like, hey guys, how we doing? And like, like, dude, we just had tons of people die. Like, it's
a slaughter.
The slaughter. Like, how are you so happy about things? And,
yeah.
And Breeze even calls for them to quit. Like, it's over. Like, we're done. Like, the plans, and gives his peace of mind to Kel about everything. Like, hey, listen, this is obviously just about you, and we're done.
Yeah, yeah.
To which Kel says, a piece of our plan failed, but actually, it might actually be for the best. And we'll get to that after, they come back when they actually lay out, I guess, the new plan, because while all this is going on, Spook comes in, Lester Bornes, as Olado likes to call him.
Yes.
And says there's a gathering going on in the city square, and Kel says, "Well, we have to go watch.
We have to go. Everyone's got to go." Yeah.
Yeah. And Ham's like, "I don't really want to go. I don't like going to these things." And Vin doesn't even know what's going on. Vin's like, "What are we going to?" And
he's like, "Everyone goes."
Yeah, everyone goes.
Yeah,
and,
it's not optional. It's like we all go to pay the respects.
Yeah. And it's executions.
Oh man. And there's some gory executions, man. Ooh-wee.
Yeah. And you learn a little bit about like how all men are required. Women and children aren't required to go, but all men in the city are required to go to them. They
go house to house to make sure they show up. I'm like, oh no.
It's like some medieval stuff going on there. Public hangings and stuff like that, public executions.
To create the fountain of blood.
Yeah. And how safe is it that Kel's like walking the streets and people are recognizing him? I mean, they're like, it's like, dude.
What's the word I use every week? Cavalier. This guy, cavalier. He just does not care. I'm like, Kel, why?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Thoughts on Will as we're leading up to the executions, or?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't catch on to that, but what I thought was interesting is that looking at the map, if you look at Clubs' shop in the Fountain Square, they literally are like in one of the most central locations of Luthadel. I think there's a few main central areas, but I wonder if like his point was, yeah, I can walk through the streets because I know we're gonna get somewhere high where nobody else can get. But
Right.
yeah, it's still a bold move.
Right.
It is.
I can't
Especially
remember.
with
I can't remember who was it. Was it Clubs or was it someone else that actually flipped the whatever to let them get up to the roof?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember either.
Yeah, I can't remember which one. Anyway,
they did go through.
They did like a shoulder nudge and like
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like, mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. And once they're up there, they can get a better view. And Vin's like surprised by the size of the crowd, like just how massive amount.
It's
of
like
people
a
there are.
sea of people. Yeah.
She was like, it was so crowded. She couldn't even understand how they could even breathe. I mean, that basically means they're so packed in that the movement of your chest expanding to take breath, you're that closely packed.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's crazy. As a claustrophobic person, I hate elevators and everything else. I have all kinds of stories about that. I would be like panicking and I'd be like, I'm gonna hide under the bed just so I don't have to attend. I mean, because that would be excruciating for me.
Yeah.
And
there's 8 Inquisitors there. 8. Which is
8.
Yeah.
That's crazy numbers.
And Vin doesn't want to look at that. She starts looking at the obligators, and all of a sudden she points out to Kel. She's like, "Hey, that one right there, that's my father." And he's like, and Kel's like, "That's your father?"
That
like,
that dude?
It's like,
Dude?
Why? It's just an obligator, right? It's like, no, he's the obligator. He's like
that's the Lord Praelan.
Yeah, the Lord Praelan. He's in charge of all the obligator. Like he's the head guy.
He's that ish.
Dude, that they like washed over that pretty quickly, but like knowing that now, like that's an interesting point. Like that's gonna come out later for sure.
Yeah.
Right.
Like that's actually crazy.
And Will You Call It is like they bring it up and then they quickly kind of move away from that fact, but yet still you're like, wait, that's a huge fact.
Yeah.
Right? Because they said once before, like, or a couple times before, like, her dad's around and this and that.
Yeah.
Obligator. Now it's like, no, he's not an obligator. He's the top obligator.
Right. Yeah.
That's just crazy.
And then the crowd starts to shift. And before she can even see what it is, she feels like the massive wave of soothing come across. Like she knows who it is because she's felt it before when she went into
it's like Darth Vader. That's what I thought about.
Dude, that's a good reference. It's Darth Vader levels.
Yeah.
Dude, Imperial March starts playing.
Yeah. It's like when Darth Vader was like killing dudes over the computer screens. It's like Admiral blah blah blah, you're now in charge. The other dude's like, ah.
Right. But
times 1,000.
Yeah, exactly. Times like 100,000 people there, and he's just like, no, 10,000 people, and he's just like, nah, you're all soothed,
subdued.
Yeah.
And while this is happening, all of a sudden she feels like the soothing starts to lessen, and she can't figure out why. And she looks over at Kel, and like his veins popping out, he's sweating. It's like, oh, Kel's riding our emotions.
Yeah.
To try to counterbalance.
Kel's over there working hard.
Yeah.
Hard.
Vin joins in to help out, and he kind of nods and is like, "Thank you, I needed that."
Yeah.
To keep them, straight and level headed, and not taken over by how powerful. And she just can't even imagine like how powerful this dude must be if he can like do that much power, like project it out. Like it's just insane.
Levels on levels on levels.
Yeah. And then the prisoner cart show up shortly thereafter. They ask Spook, who's a Tin Eye, to see if he can recognize any of the prisoners. He doesn't. So they're mostly just women and children. Like they're not men. And Kelsier goes and looks too, and he's like, that makes sense.
And not even the family members of their men.
Yeah, just random.
That part broke my heart. Oh my God, it broke my heart. Just random people.
Just random people. They rounded up just to make a show, and mostly women and children, and the executions begin and their beheadings. They just start beheading, and it's just one after the other, and
like 4 at a time. Just line up 4 people around a freaking fountain and just like, blop.
Yeah, and apparently it lasts for hours. They just constantly just beheading people for hours.
the way they that he writes about it, there's like a lot of dialogue between the crew, whoever it may be. And it's like paragraph after paragraph, and then it's like 4 words, 4 more beheadings happened or whatever, and then they keep going.
Like yep.
And then it happens again, and it's like, oh, another crew dead. And they keep talking, another crew dead. The way he writes about it, the way I interpreted that was like, oh shit, like these are still going. Like, I don't know.
The whole time they're talking.
Yeah.
And it's almost like it's like the crew, I don't want to skip too far ahead, but like it's like they're used to it. And they're like, shit, here we go again. And they're like, we gotta keep strategizing, come up with a plan, whatever. So I'll stop there for now.
Yeah. Yeah, Spooky even goes and throws up. I mean, everyone has a kind of visceral reaction to all this.
After finding a spot that he could actually throw up without throwing up on people.
Right.
It was like, not there. Over here.
Poor guy.
And Kel's over there like super angry, and Vince thinking like he's going to try to take on them all himself. And it's like, Kel, don't do it. Just. I know you want to. And Kel turns around like angrily, and like confronts the whole crew at this point. He's like, he says, ATM was not the reason. It's not for Rich.
But this is a great play. And I'm using the word play very loosely, but Kelsier knew exactly what he was doing when he made them go and watch these executions, because he needed to rebuild their resolve about what they're trying to accomplish.
Right.
Because 100%. He has to combat exactly what the Lord Ruler's doing, which is the Lord Ruler's purpose is to try to diminish any type of motivation that they have. And Kel's here in this moment has to do everything he can to bring them back up and get their motivation, like riled up again.
Sure.
And the only way to do that is to go to the exact same thing that the Lord Ruler is putting on, which is these executions, because they're mindless. It'd be one thing if it was like the Lord Ruler was executing like all the remaining, Ska soldiers or something like that, or the families of these soldiers, or not that would make it better, but the fact is just random people.
Yeah,
that is like that would make your resolve that much more hardened when you think about that, because they didn't do anything wrong. They just like somebody just went into their household, was like, hey, Mary Beth, come on, hey, Letitia, come on, and just pulled them out of their houses, put them up, at a fountain, women, children, whatever, and was just like lopping heads off. That would keep you motivated to upend the system. So good for them.
It's low blow, cold blooded.
Yeah,
crazy cold blooded.
Yeah, and now he sits there and tells them, says, hey, this needs to stop. It's time for this to stop. I'm going to continue. I don't care if you guys want to continue at this point. In fact, I'm giving you guys an out. It's your choice.
Yeah.
If you guys want to leave, you guys can leave.
Yeah.
And he looks at each one of them in the eye, and they all kind of like shrug and like before you say you're going to join me, I've heard the rumblings. I've heard what you said about me, and that it's all about me and stuff like that. He goes, if we're going to do this, that stops. We're done with that.
Yeah.
We're doing what I say. We're going to run with it. And if you're in, you're in. If you're not, there's the door. Free to go.
So,
no recompense.
Yep.
Yep. Don't let the door split you.
Yeah. Exactly. And what do you think about Kel's little rousing speech? I mean,
it's great. I loved it. I love the fact that now we have a lot more understanding of the term "forgotten gods," because he says it. He said it before a few times. It's carrying more gravity every time it comes up now. What forgotten gods are. But I thought his speech was great, and it's like it puts me on the Kel train.
Yeah.
Chugga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm with. Yeah, it's like Orlando. You hit the nail on the head. Is like he had to rally the troops, if you will, the troops being his crew, and like, what better way to do it to put them on a stage or watch the stage of the executions and say, if you guys forgot, like, this is why we're doing what we're doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, this is our why. This is like the mission statement, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
This is bad, and it's a motivational scene, I guess. But I still can't help, like, before this, they accidentally brought the garrison out of Luthadel, so they got lucky there. But now he's like, well, we got to come up with a new plan. So this is the new plan, kind of starting to formulate. So I can't forget that Kel's like he's a wild card, but like he's a smart guy. He's a good leader, but he's kind of like you never know what's going to happen with him.
He's almost like it's the dichotomy though. It's like he's like sometimes he's like on his like strategic mind, and other times it's like it seems like he's like just freewheeling it, and it's like
he's strategic when he needs to be strategic.
Yep.
Sometimes he forgets that though when he doesn't. He's not when the pressure's not on.
Yeah.
Sure.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
But it was a good scene. That was an epic chapter. I mean, it was good to see them kind of get back after, all their, 70% of their army was wiped out.
Right.
It's like, hey, we're not done. Like, don't forget, this is why we're doing this. So it was good to see.
Right.
It was good to see.
Yeah, and Kel does set the plan in motion. Says, look at the gates, and they look at the gates. And says, "What's about the gates?" It's like, "Do you notice anything about it?" And it's like, "Yeah, there's not that many people on them." It's like, exactly. The whole garrison's gone.
The garrison's gone. They're looking for like rebels in the freaking like mountains.
Right now is the time to get the nobles to start the noble war. Like we get the war going right now. The plans and just moved up. The timeline's moved up now. That's all it is. Like we got the whole point of the plan was to get the garrison out of the city so we can take the city. The garrison's out. We got to move now.
Right.
Let's go.
That was a mind blow moment.
Yeah.
And
it's true. I mean, everything Kelsey said is true.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like he's like, oh, well, I'm like, ambivalent or I don't really understand the gravity of the situation. He does, but he's like, we accomplished our goal, not the way we wanted to. And yes, a lot of sacrifices are made, but aren't we still accomplishing our goal? And I'm like, technically, yeah, you did. You did. So I got to respect that. Yeah.
So that's how we end this chapter with Kel laying out the beginnings of his plan and getting the crew riled back together. And we're moving forward, marching towards the end of this book.
Right. So, I don't know how close we are to the end of the book, but I don't pay attention. I just
we're getting pretty close.
Oh, really? Oh, no.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Do you want a visual?
Oh, wow, we're that close. Oh, jeez.
That's what I do.
Holy cow.
Get pretty close. Yeah.
Jeez. All right.
All right. So anything from this chapter before we go to chapter 27?
Let me make sure I didn't miss anything that I said. I was wondering, is there any possibility that when Kel gave his rousing speech and everything, I didn't feel like he said anything that was like really like out of bounds or anything, but I was wondering if he was soothing anybody while he's giving his speech, because he was already kind of soothing everybody to counteract what the Lord Ruler is doing. But I was like, I don't think that's really what's going to do, because it came up earlier where it's like there was like some issues about don't try to soothe me, and it's like that keeps coming up, and so I was like, I don't think he would have done that, but
and I don't think he needs to, like with the public executions going on, right? I mean, it's pretty powerful what's going on anyway, like yeah.
And by the way, and the other note I made from the chapter is Taco Bell, get on top of those Taco Bell burrito bay wraps. You need to make those. So a breakfast meal for everybody. Taco Bell burrito bay wraps.
Yeah. Okay.
Sponsorship, we're taking them.
There you go. All right. So chapter 27. Everyone comes back from the executions. It explains that they went on all day long, and that the fountain, went from
all
red to just blood.
Day long. By the way, let's not just like skip
they didn't clean anything up
all day long. We're talking bodies on bodies on bodies. We talk about fountain of blood. Just oh my god, I can't imagine.
That's not Kool-Aid either. Like that's not fruit punch.
No.
Kool-Aid Man's like, not my party, and he walks out.
Oh no!
Oh no!
They said, "Oh yeah, go ahead, Alan."
I was just saying, this is where Kel starts to lay out his new plan. He says intends for the noble war to continue. He asked Breeze and Dox to ramp up their efforts with the nobles, and no reason. Like, I guess I can try a few more disguises and things like that, and I can see what I can do. But he's, a little hesitant, but obviously agreed to listen to whatever he says. Vin will remain the spy. And they're talking about collapsing House Venture because it's the largest one, and that's probably going to be the best one to take down. And Vin has having this again internal conflict of herself. She doesn't like the idea of using, but to his point, that's the best one to try to create chaos because it's the most powerful one.
Right.
Yeah.
And it makes perfect sense. I mean, everything about it logically makes sense. It's just the fact that it's like Vin's like pseudo boyfriend.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and while this is going on, Sazed comes in. Good old Sazed, and Cal turns because you're late. I love this line. If you're always on time, it implies you have nothing else better to do.
Oh man,
and I love that line.
I hate that line because it would give every procrastinator I know, or everybody who I know who does not show up to my meetings that I call on time, all the impetus they need to continue doing what they do. And I'm like, damn it, don't do that. When I call a meeting, show up on time.
I still love the line though. It's great. It's a great.
Oh, it's a great line. I'm just mad because it makes sense.
Yeah. I thought about my cousin. I'm not going to drop his name, but I know he's not watching. Alan, I think you know who he is.
Okay. Yeah.
He is always late. He'd like to think he's late because he's got too much stuff to do. But
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Yes.
Is he one of those late to his own funeral kind of guys?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Got it.
Yes.
He was a day and a half late to the bachelor party. So let's put it that way.
Wait,
a day and a half late. Day and a half late. I can't
text message in the morning. He sent a text message in the morning says, "Hey, I just need to take a crap and I'll get on the road and I'll get up there." Like it's like a 5-hour drive. Like 7 hours later, it's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna leave in a few minutes." Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Okay. There's late, and then there's like you're using the wrong calendar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
God, no.
I will say he showed up in his truck and he had a cooler as wide as the truck bed, full of drinks and stuff and beers and waters and food. So that was cool. But still, it was like, dude, you're like, we're leaving tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. No.
Yeah. So so they're also still trying to recruit.
Kelsey, I'll just say Kelsey and him have a lot in common.
Yeah.
On that front, or like everything.
A few things for sure.
Oh, okay.
I'll keep this in mind and jot down notes.
Okay, I want to hear more.
Yeah. So they're still trying to recruit. That's something they brought up. And spinning the story to rally the ska. Rather than trying to make it like as a big defeat. Like, hey, we're winning now. Like, spin the story in the way that gets them to.
But plus they just witnessed a whole bunch of executions in the town square, so
exactly
not really hard to rally the
rally troops. Right.
Yeah. The wind is behind you on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, and as all this is happening, a letter from Marsh arrives. So Kel reads it real fast and goes, "Yep, so we're gonna end this meeting right now. Just real quick, I want the house war to start within 2 weeks. And I gotta go meet with Marsh. So, Van, you're coming with me. Let's go."
Yeah, and he's being very coy about this letter, like what it actually says.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the reason why Vin is like, what's this letter about? What's going on with this meeting? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. And Vin actually presses it, and she asks him, like, hey, what are you keeping back, Kel? Like, what's going on?
That's right.
And, he still kind of dances around a little bit. About everything. And then, she presses him about the love of metal, and which I thought was really interesting. She's like, what about this love of metal? She's like, I mean, yeah, sure. We have the love of metal. He's like, do you know if it works? He goes, I haven't actually tried it yet. But
man,
it's a real thing. There's legends about it. It's a real thing. And this is it. It's
What a drop! What a drop!
but you
Oh,
had me try to. It's like, well, it's dangerous to try because you don't even know if it's mixed right, and if you have bad mixed alloy, like it can kill you. So I don't even know what it does. So like I don't even know how to burn it.
oh
So,
man,
but
this
it's
is
going, it's going to beat the Lord Ruler. Like what?
Yeah, like, oh, by the way, don't forget all the metals you get from me are pure, but you can get metals that aren't pure. Make sure you buy them.
Oh, that's right.
These
That comes up
merchants
too.
that
So
make them pure.
we had 3 things come up with the metal Allomancy in general. One, he doesn't know what the hell the 11th metal does. All right, my man's been like trying, like, oh yeah, it's gonna take down the ruler. For all we know, he might burn the 11th metal, and all it does is turn caterpillars into butterflies.
Yeah.
We do not know what it does. That's number 1. All right. Number 2, he was like, don't burn anything impure because it might do some other nonsense. It's basically like it's like having bad cocaine. You might be like, hey, this is great. And it might be like, oh, I'm in the hospital now. And he's like, oh yeah, by the way, she's like, hey, there's this 10th metal. Was it 10th? 9th? Yeah, 10th metal?
Ninth
metal. She's like, what's the 9th metal? He's like, oh yeah, it's just gold. She's like, oh, gold. He's like, it's not really important. And then it's
pretty much useless. Yeah.
And so basically, it's like gives like an alternate version of your past life, and then it comes up like as a byproduct of this conversation. He's like, oh yeah, by the way, stay away from the impure stuff because it might actually, I don't know, kill you. It's like, what?
Yeah.
And he says all this stuff so nonchalantly. He's like, oh yeah, I don't know what the 11th metal actually does.
Right.
So it's going to be great for us, though. And this gold thing, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Oh, and by the way, don't have anything impure.
Yeah. Oh, and we also learned that, Vince says she felt the Lord Ruler through the copper cloud, and Kel dismisses that, like, no, you must have been just hallucinating.
Yeah.
There's no way that can happen.
Oh, man. But this guy just dropping this important knowledge so nonchalantly, and I'm like, no.
Yeah. Well, it's like it's a big moment because they also drop stuff about fear coming here too as well.
Which, by the way, she plays him because she already knows all the stuff,
right?
And she's playing him to be like, "Oh, tell me more." Wink, wink, wink.
Yeah.
Good for her. Dude. Good for her.
Yeah. What did he say about the copper cloud with the
Lord Ruler?
He just dismisses because Ben's like, yeah, we were being like soothed by the Lord Ruler, right? And he's kind of like, I don't know, were you, or was it something else, or were you just feeling him because you thought you should feel him? I was like, wait, what? Like, what the hell are you talking about, dude?
Right.
Yeah. I don't know.
Right. I felt like when I read that, I felt like I interpreted it as an NBA player going up against Michael Jordan, and in his waning years, Michael Jordan wasn't as good, but you still respected him. And so it was like, oh man, Michael Jordan still like got the moves. It's like, does he really have the moves, or are you just respecting the fact that he's supposed to have moves? And so I read it that I read it that way. That's my personal interpretation. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we're not supposed to know at this point. Maybe it's a Raffo, but
right. Yeah, it's probably Raffo.
Yeah.
Oh, the other thing was Kel knew how weird it is to burn gold, but he lets Finn burn it right before they're about to go do something sketchy and link up with Marsh in an abandoned house.
Get your mindset right.
I don't know what's gonna happen. It could have obligators there, and Finn's like, that was really weird. I don't feel right after I burnt that gold, but I guess we still got to go do this thing. That was kind of irresponsible.
That's a mind-altering stuff, though. Seeing alternate past versions of you,
right?
That would mess with my soul.
But gold's useless.
Wait, I just want to say, I saw my wife comment, and I would comment back, but the last time I clicked the join the chat button, it kicked me out. So that's why I'm not commenting back.
Well, her comment was, as someone who's always late, she loved that line. So
Which line? Oh, we're going back to the. Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
yeah, that's what that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I missed that one. Oh,
And
wait. Hey,
she's
Tara.
okay.
Hey, Tara.
Tara's an honest late person. She's just late because she's late. So
Yeah.
Oh, now my wife is perpetually late. It's only because she thinks of everything the starting time for something she thinks of as very fluid. She's like,
My wife's the same
oh,
way. My wife's the
so
exact same
so
way.
basically, if you give her a time, assume that the letters ISH come after it.
Yeah, ish.
8:30 ish.
Ish, yeah. So I'll go back
Tuesday
because
ish.
I might get
my wife's
myself in
usually late
trouble.
my wife's usually late because she always thinks she can cram in. She has no concept of how long things take to do, I think.
That's
So
my wife.
so
Okay,
she
yeah.
like dinner's in 5 minutes. Like, okay, kids, time to take a bath. I'm like, that's not a 5-minute task.
There's a reason why your
Yeah.
wife and my wife are friends, obviously.
That's not
There's
a
a reason.
Tara would fit in well here too. So.
Okay. So if those three are together, we know if they say they're going to be somewhere for some reason, we can show up 2 hours later because they're still not going to be there on time. Got it.
Maybe she's pretty on time, but
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
I will say I wake up at 6-7 o'clock. She likes to sleep. She can sleep till 10, 11 easy on the weekend. I'm like, nah, I got 5 things I need to get done before 10 o'clock in the morning. So
gotcha.
I got kids. I don't know what those numbers mean.
Oh no, and my wife showed up. Oh, look at her. She's like at the airport or something. Hey, sweetness.
There you go.
Oh, that's a nice comment.
Yeah.
My wife's exhausted and asleep right now. So she's in the beach not sleeping. It's a lot at the beach with kids. So gold's really, really weird. Maybe there's more to gold. We'll find out. But yeah, 2 places at once, almost like really confused. But Kelsier also gives her ATM before this meeting, saying like, "Hey, here's some ATM," and she's like, "Why do we need this?" It's like, it said it's Marsh. It's a letter. That doesn't mean shit. Like it's like this might be a trap. Like
right.
It's always good to have some ATM with us just in case. So you need to get the hell out of here. Like, and yeah. So after the whole gold conversation, Marsh arrives. It's just Marsh. And Vin immediately notices the ministry tattoos that he now has.
Tats.
He got the tats. And we find out he's not just infiltrating any ministry. He's infiltrating the Inquisitor ministry. It's like, holy shit. Like, that's ball cojones.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
I mean, I thought he was like just like on the outskirts or something like, oh, this is my spy network or something like that. No, he's in like the game of games. He's like in the thrust of like what's going on. Wow.
Yeah.
He's committed. That's what I'm saying though. I thought he was kind of I thought he was gonna be like kind of like laissez-faire kind of thing. Yeah. He is committed to the situation.
Sure.
To the point where he's like, not only am I in there, like they're noticing me and like giving me higher ranks.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's
I may know more about like their own kind, like, which is kind of suspicious, but we're running with it for now.
Hey.
Yeah. But
he's in the
yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, Will, what you got to say, man?
He's in a specific part, and did we say it? I just couldn't remember, but it'll come to me. I'm looking for it.
I mean, he joined in with like the trainees or whatever, but because he's a misting, like he got propelled a lot because he told them that he was a misting, and they got.
Oh, that's right. He told him. Yep.
It's rare, so he's in a position that's rare, and when they find someone like that, they value them more, so they don't like pay as much attention to them.
Sure.
Which is so like it's a good thing. It sounds like right now, but he's also like I also know like way more than the people I'm still with, so it could be.
And drops some of that information too. I mean, he says, "Yeah, the ministry's way ahead of what we ever thought they were. We thought they were just fools and everything kind of stuff." Because it's like, kill all the ska, not just some of all of them are being soothed at all times. There's soothing stations throughout the city.
Oh man, that was a drop right there. I was like, oh my god. It's like they're everywhere. constantly
Yeah.
manipulating you.
And you wonder
And
why it's
Dude,
so hard to
I had
recruit. You wonder why it's so hard
so
to
many
recruit.
conspiracy
Nobody cares.
theories. Dude, I had so many conspiracy theories go into my brain. I was like, Will, don't come back there. Years ago. But still, I was like, oh, man. What if
man,
they're doing that today?
that was a drop, though. I mean, and and you hear, I mean, people that have conspiracy theories now in the modern era, and of course, like 98% of them turn out to be untrue. And
Sure.
they use the 2% to basically say, oh, that's the reason why there's so many conspiracy theories out here you don't know about. But that needle drop was crazy. I was like, oh my god! So you're constantly being basically subjugated through this network they have set up. So you will never rise above status and your state.
It's 5G, dude.
Because of this guy with 5G. It's Verizon.
You know what I'm talking about, though.
I know exactly.
I don't believe in that stuff.
Real.
Birds are real. Chemtrails. Let's bring it.
Chemtrails, yes.
But I mean, that needle drop though about that this is actually real. They have like these people situated all over the place, and it's just to subjugate you as a people. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Again, I'm going to go ahead and continue to give all the props to Sanderson because he brings these contemporary ideals into this fantasy world, and it creates resonance because it's like this is stuff you have heard. Yeah, it's a whole other race, other universe, blah blah blah, but the fact it creates resonance is the reason why it makes so much sense, and it makes it easy for you to grasp the concepts of this book and the series. And that's what I love about it. So, Will, that's the reason why I'm like applauding what you're saying, because that's exactly what happens when you read something. You're like, this sounds like something from our life and what we deal with. Yeah. So,
good call. Taking it that far.
No, but I would take it that far.
Well, I mean,
I'm not sleeping at night now.
Yeah, so Brandon has said in interviews.
He's grabbed his pillow.
Yeah, so Brandon Sanderson has said in interviews that Scadrial, that the planet that this takes place on, is supposed to mirror Earth the most of any of his worlds he's created. So it's
okay.
There is some resonance to that.
Yeah, there's too many commonalities between the two.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
But yes.
So wait, to bring it back, like the stations was a drop, but it was also symbolic of the state of Luthadel. Like the fact that they have that going on is not a good thing, and like they know that they're planning some overthrow. Birds are real. They're planning an overthrow. Like that's really good to know, but it's also like, wow, you guys need to be a lot more careful. So like the status of Luthadel right now in terms of yes, the garrison's out, but the ministry is on high alert.
Yeah,
I was like, that's a problem.
You also learn that Inquisitors are defeatable. I mean, they do die of old age. They live a very, very long time. He says that they live, but they do retire. They do die of old age, and they are just human. He says.
Yeah. By the way, the fact that he refers to them as creatures, I'm like, wait. Yeah. I just assumed they were like human or people the whole time, and they thought of them as other like beings. I was like, oh, so there's a possibility it's like a subspecies or.
Wait, doesn't he say that they're human?
Yeah, he does.
He does, but I mean,
but at the beginning of the book, they're always like Kelsey always refers to them as
they're creatures. They're unknown, but now they're confirmed human.
Yeah, but we're about to get to that soon because we're gonna find out somebody that assumes somebody else's skin.
So next chapter.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, you'll get to that. So, but also there's tension between the Obligators and Inquisitors. That's the last little thing that Marsh drops, which is kind of huge because the Obligators and Inquisitors are at odds with each other. The Inquisitors want to take over everything, and the Obligators still kind of run everything. and there's tension there. So another little tidbit to store in the back of your mind. So yeah. So Marsh leaves and Kel says, "Okay, let's get back to back to Felice before the next noble party because we got to get you ready to do some more spy work." And that's how we end this chapter. So a lot of big drops.
Great drops.
Yeah.
A lot of Neil drops.
Yeah. A lot of interesting implications for how everything might or might not work out.
Yeah. And by the way, the only other note that I brought up is gold is basically used as like and as a comic book fan, obviously, when I used to read What If comics, which is basically when Marvel would put out a comic called What If, and it was like, what if Wolverine had killed the Hulk, or what if blah 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 blah. And it gives this alternate take of reality, and that's all I thought of the whole time I heard anything about the gold situation. I was like, yeah, that's so basically you're getting a what if scenario. What if blah 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 had actually transpired? And I could, if it was my life and I got a what if of my life, it would probably haunt me, which is what happened with Vin. She was haunted by that. She was like, oh, what the hell? Yeah. And it felt so real to her.
Mm-hmm.
And Kel had to reassure her that it was not.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, it wasn't real.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. So.
Yeah. She was like, I touched, but she like said she physically felt the person. Like
she felt it. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which is why it's like weird. That's weird.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
You're not thinking about like, oh shit, I remember that time I thought I made that decision, and it's like, nah, like you're literally seeing that person who made that decision, and you can shake hands with them. It's like that's weird.
And you're them at the same time. It's not like you're both at the same time. It's really trippy.
Yeah, and that I can't even like fathom. Like,
and let's remember, Vin has been through some ish. I mean, crazy ish.
Yeah.
So it's extra traumatic to her because she's already had a incredibly hard life, and now
that's a very very heady. I mean, you hear people say heady, when they're talking about hallucinogenics or whatever. But when you think about ATM and then gold, ATM lets you see in the future, which
Matrix style.
When she first experienced that, she was like, whoa, that's really cool. Like, oh my God, that's super advantageous. Now she's seen like the opposite end of ATM with gold, and it's like, well, that's a little weird. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, it's pretty profound. That's I mean, that metal right there, what happens if she flares gold? That could be bad news.
I feel like gold right now is the unknown, and I feel like that's like it was brought up to be like a metal that has benefits and attributes to it, but is an unsung hero in the story. It's gonna come back. I'm putting this out here. Another Orlando theory that it's going to come back. That gold has a lot more impact than you think it does. I don't know how yet, but I feel like
this is a Sanderson slider. I'm gonna call it a Sanderson slider because it's a little mini burger. It's a bite-sized burger of gold. It's gonna come back with the 12-ounce patty. And you're gonna be like, whoa, and then it's gonna be like a massive drop.
That's going in right now. Sanderson slider.
Yeah, there you go. And then Will's wife thinks Vin's special between her ability to feel the Lord of Real's spite. Yeah, it's something special about her. Yeah.
No. Vin's on that another level. She's Mistborn amongst Mistborns. She's amazing. Yes, absolutely.
She's the one.
Yes.
The one, the Neo.
I cannot wait till Brandon Sanderson opens up this restaurant, though. Sanderson Sliders. I need this.
It's gonna be delicious.
It's Wagyu beef with a provolone cheese, maybe a little pickle on it.
Yeah.
Shaved metal on everything.
Shaved
Gold flakes. No, not gold flakes.
No, it's actually poached in Goldschlager, so that way it's actually got gold flakes.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes. Goldschlager for everyone.
There it is.
Goldschlager.
That's right.
There you go. All right, guys, ready for chapter 28? Our last chapter. All right.
Gotta do it. Yes.
All right. So it starts in the ballroom. It goes through a lot of description about all the stained glass windows and all the descriptions. And
yeah, it's like a Luxor. It's like the Luxor in Vegas.
In Vegas,
it's just like a pyramid. It's like just
all small windows, but really, really detailed.
Mm-hmm.
They pride themselves on their stained glass windows, and she keeps on thinking about the deepness as well, and just something weird about it to her. It kind of shrugs it off, but the actual action begins when Vince goes to start listening to some of the rumors and starts to add some rumors herself, because now they're trying to sow some seeds here. So she lays down the whole thing about house tastings. I heard they're leaving the city. He goes, what? He goes, oh, you didn't hear this? And meanwhile, Docs is back in Club Shop, like forging documents to make it all her stories check out.
Yeah,
So
they went from this is the new plan. They went from realizing the garrison's out. Now they said we got to get the nobility out now. So this is enacting the plan. This is like the start of the spread of rumors.
And they're nonchalantly talking about all the assassinations that have happened and how one of the houses already fell. And Vince still doesn't know that Kel's the one doing the killing. Like she's still clueless of this. Us as the reader know.
Dude, I was like, when they said that, I was like, wait, I thought Kel was doing the killing. Like they tricked me. I'm ashamed.
Because it's from Vince's point of view, and she's like,
but I'm not surprised.
Oh, wow. Because Vin doesn't even know this. Like Kel's the one killing all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not crazy. Good.
Yeah. Yep. So thought that was interesting, and I love the way he writes it too. Like you said, it makes it seem like oh, maybe there's more assassins than what Kel's doing. No, it's not Kel.
That is just Kel. It's just Kel being Kel. It's Kel being Kel. And we've already since the beginning of the book, we knew what Kel did, so we shouldn't be surprised with what Kel does. I mean,
yeah,
he's a different kind of slider.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good call.
So Vin's also trying to spare Venture, or at least try to keep Ellen safe. He doesn't necessarily care about the house per se, but wants to keep Ellen safe from all this. And she's trying to figure out a way to do this. And as she's thinking and plotting, Ellen shows up.
Her boo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
And Vin immediately is like, I don't think we should be seen together. Like, we should go somewhere else. And Ellen's like, I don't care what anybody else thinks. Let's go and kiss let's kiss right now. And she's like, let's not.
Yeah. It's his rom-com territory. We know the deal.
Yeah.
And again, Manic Pixie Dream Girl, and he's like drawn to her. He's like, you're not like the other girls, kind of thing. So we get it.
And also in that moment, like you could feel the tension between them, right?
Oh,
the writing
all day
was really solid there, because I was like, damn.
Yeah.
This about to happen finally.
Look, get your Ginsu, because you could cut that tension easily.
Woo!
Oh yeah. So they decide to go for a walk, but before that, Vin does hint to Ellen that she actually knows more than about what's going on. Because one of the first things Ellen says when they go on the the walk, apparently they're in a relationship now, and Ellen's like, I want to keep you safe. You need to leave Luthadel. Stuff's about to go down. The city's about to erupt.
Mm-hmm.
Shit's going bad. And she's like, why are you scared? Venture's the most powerful house. She's like, we're not actually that powerful. And she's like,
man.
And she's like, what do you mean? She goes, yeah, the only reason why we're powerful is because we're in charge of the mines for the ATM. But that's from the Lord Ruler gives us that privilege. Like if he can take it away, give it to another house in a second. It's actually the secret of our entire house is that we get to do what we do because we run the mines.
It's like, and I was talking before we got on. Me and the wife watching Succession right now, and it's like some stuff that happens there where you find out they have like crazy debts and blah blah blah. It's like we're not as rich as you think we are.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, it's kind of like, and it happens in every story, Game of Thrones, whatever. It's like
Sure.
there's always a needle drop. It's like we're not as rich as you think we are.
And Vince so torn by this information because this is juicy now, and Vince is like, you shouldn't be telling me this, like at all. Like this is not something I need to know or should know. Like because I'm gonna have to report this back, and that's not good for you or anyone. Like because that paints a huge target now on you, even more than you more than you even know. Like and Ellen's a little panicky, you know, just like, you need to get out of the city. And like, and Vince's like, you need to get out of the city. Like, I'm fine. I know what I'm doing. Like, no, you first. No, you first. You hit up first.
Oh my goodness. The tension between these characters.
Yeah.
What can you do?
So, okay, I had to wonder, did the Pits of Hathsin or the Survivor of Hathsin get the scars from someone in House Venture, likely Ellen's dad?
Yeah, Straff.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's where my mind went. I was like, okay, there's a connection being drawn here.
I mean, they run those pits.
Mines. Yeah, the pits.
I mean, they do. That's all them. So basically,
so it all goes back to them.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
What can you do?
Problems.
Yeah. He's got 99 of them. I don't know if you heard.
And Vin tries to warn Ellen of Shan. You know, Shan's trying to do something, and Ellen's like, I don't care about her. And
oh man.
Yeah, and Ellen even asks, "Is there anything I can say to make you leave?" And she's like, "No, nothing you can say." And then it changes a little bit to him wearing metal. She's like, I noticed you're wearing metal. Like, why would you do that? And she's like, well, you are too. It's like, that's painted wood. Like,
She's like, mine's just painted wood.
I'm not that dumb.
You're wearing actual metal. Are you cool with that?
He's like, well, I've never had to deal with Alabamasters before, so I never thought too much about it. And if the Lord Ruler doesn't think too much about it, he wears metal, so I guess it's all right. And
but that's patterning yourself after somebody just because they're in a position of power, not because it actually makes sense for you. It's kind of like people. It's kind of like people buying sports cars and fancy houses because they see fancy people having those things.
Yeah.
But realistically, you're struggling to afford those things, or you're doing things that are out of the realm of what makes sense for you, just because someone who's in a position of station above you has it, and you're like, "Oh, I want a Ferrari too," and it's like, you probably shouldn't have a Ferrari. Just real talk. Don't get a Ferrari.
So in a previous life, I had a client that I worked for that was a.
I thought you were going to say Ferrari.
That was an NFL agent, and he didn't personally, but his firm that he was an agent for represented Terrell Owens when he first got in, and he played for the. I guess back then he played for was it
49ers?
Yeah, 49ers.
49ers. Yeah.
And
with Steve Young, yes,
and Jerry Rice, and he was a rookie wanting everything. Jerry Rice bought a Ferrari. He wanted a Ferrari, and he's like, dude, you're not Jerry Rice. That's not you.
Yeah,
like, and I feel like it's going back to that the same type of thing. Like, Jerry Rice has a Ferrari. I got a Ferrari too. Like,
exactly. It's the keeping up with the Joneses thing.
You're not Jerry Rice.
Yeah. And you got to temper yourself.
That T.O. became good on his own right, but
he did, yes.
But at the time, being a rookie, he wasn't Jerry Rice.
Recognize exactly where you are and what you should be doing. I mean, these people wearing metal is dangerous.
Yeah.
All around. I mean, buying a Ferrari is one thing, but in this universe that they're in, wearing metal can kill you. I would never even mess around with the concept of wearing metal. Yeah, the Lord Ruler can do that because the Lord Ruler probably has so many safeguards in place that you can't even fathom. Again, this guy can soothe 10,000 people at a time. He's on that level you can't even comprehend.
Right.
Yeah, maybe he can wear metal, Don't you wear metal? I wouldn't. If I was there, I'm wearing wooden headphones and the whole deal. Mm-mm.
I was okay. Well, I think you guys are right, but I was thinking on the level of like the movie 300 and the Spartans, where they don't wear a lot of armor because they're such good warriors, where they have the confidence to where they don't need protection. And they even said it in the book. I believe it was in this section, but I mean, that's what I attributed to is like he's wearing the metal because he doesn't think it matters because he's such a badass. But I don't think Ellen is at that level. He's a young guy.
Yeah.
You guys are right. I'm thinking out loud. You guys are right. Yeah. Okay.
Always think out loud, dude. Yeah, no.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Share. I mean, again, I love hearing when you processing, your own perspective of things because, I mean, my interpretation and your interpretation could always be different.
That's okay.
Well, but you guys, I think you're right because Ellen is a young guy, and we'll find out later. Like they all have actual leaders of the house, and those are the ones with the true experience, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which we find out later in this chapter.
Yep.
We start getting into this whole concept of the leaders of the house.
Yeah. So Ellen says, "Oh,
Leaders.
I gotta leave." Tells Vin that. And Vin immediately calls him out. He's like, "Go meet with your friends," and he's like, "Yes, I guess you've been paying attention." And he's like, "What are you meeting about?" And he's like, just little things like." And she starts pressing. I mean, this is where she really starts to lay into him, like, what are you all doing? And
oh man,
and he's like, well, we're trying to change things. Like, are you trying to overthrow the Lord Ruler? He's like, oh God, no, he's a god. Like, no, we're not trying to do that. Not at all. Like, we're just trying to make things slightly better. And then, that's not the right answer Vin was looking for. Vin was like, yep, Kel's right again. They're not that radical. They're just trying to.
They're rebellious teenagers. That's all it is.
Yep.
They're just doing what noble young kids do.
That's right. I hate Dad. He's the guy that I hate my life. Anyway, hey, by the way, I might have had a brain fart, whatever it is. Remind me who Kliss was because she's the one that Vin was talking to earlier, and they have this little back and forth, and she is she is glomming onto everything that Vin is saying.
She's pretty much like the hen of the group.
She's the gossip.
She's
queen.
like, oh, tell me more. Literally, she is doing this all the time. I assume.
Yeah.
That's her.
And Vin's figured that out, so now
because she's playing her.
She's a tool.
But it was brought up, and I'm trying to remember when did they meet? Did they meet at an earlier party or something?
I think they met at a previous ball. I think she was in the group that when she was on the date with the other guy, the weird guy's name. I can't remember.
When she was sitting
right
at the table. When
she was with the other guy.
There.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
I think she was in that scene too. Yeah. So
okay. Anyway, but the name came up, and I was like, and I had a brain fart. I was like, I do not remember this young lady, but she was so chomping at the bit to hear more, and she was sucking it up, and I was like, wow, you just became Vin's puppet. I mean, Vin played her like a fiddle, and I was like, dang. And then of course she goes and talks to
Shan.
I always call her Lady Mean Girl, and she goes and talks to her, and whole different dynamic then, because she's like, I'm thinking she's upset that she doesn't want to talk to Vin because she's the way I interpreted it first before reading the whole thing out is that she was like, oh well, I don't want to deal with you because I have other ways to get the information. Then it kind of comes out. It's it's a jealousy thing. Because, they're actually building a relationship, and she can see there's more to what's going on there. And she's like, oh, I can get my information other ways. I don't want to deal with you. But really what it is like, Felicia, I don't want to deal with you because you hamming up on my boo.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, just mean girls all over. Vin goes to approach, and it's just like Shannon's like, "Why are you talking to me?"
And she was so dismissive when she walked up, and she was like, kind of come up into the group. She was like, "Hey, party people," and they're like,
Bye, bye, Felicia.
Poor thing.
So,
Poor thing.
yeah, Vin leaves. Doesn't get to. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, Mean Girls, but also if you guys have seen Bridgerton, I know Tara, my wife, loves Bridgerton, and I saw.
Ooh, my wife loves Bridgerton too. I have not watched.
I have not seen it. No,
I haven't either, but like I've seen tidbits. But she said, "Have you seen Bridgerton?" Because her character kind of reminds me of Penelope. And I saw my wife coming after. I can see that. So like, Katie and Tara, you guys should link up.
Okay. And my wife needs to get in that situation as well. She needs to get in that conversation. Of course, she's like,
there we go,
returning from her trip from Tennessee, watching Queen Bey.
Yeah.
Queen Bey, all bow down before her. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, okay. We'll do an episode. We'll get everybody involved.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So we switched the first time ever of Ellen's point of view here.
The first time, by the way, since the very beginning of the book, this is the first time, and I counted, and correct me if I'm wrong, this is the first time that the POV switches from somebody not in the crew, not like with Kelsier or Vin
I think
or whoever. Right. It hasn't happened since I think it was the epilogue with that Lord blah blah dude at the beginning of
the beginning. Yeah.
So I was like, whoa, this is gonna be some important ish about to come up.
Yeah. It's Ellen going to his meeting with the boys, and Jasty's one of the guys there. He's immediately like, dude, this Vin girl, cut it out. He's like, what, are you jealous or something? They're doing their normal jabs or whatever. He's like, no, there's something wrong with her. And he's like, what do you mean? He's like, dude, she's sus. Like, why she came out of nowhere. Mm-hmm. She happened to come right into where you guys where you always hang out. And have me in the right place, right time. It's like, well, I approached her. It's like, yeah, but she was in your spot. Something's not right, dude. We're concerned about her.
But the concept here though is that it's not like Ska Spy. They're thinking of it as other
Hastings, other house spies.
Other house spy, and it was like they're getting close, but not quite there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like problems, but not real problems, not Scott problems, nobility problems.
Yeah, well, they're trying. They're circling the toilet. They're not quite there in that toilet. They're not quite in the drain yet.
Yeah. And Ellen's now kind of somewhat double guessing. Still kind of has his back for Vin at this point.
Right.
And he's fascinated by her, but he's worried also about they'll send Mistborn assassins after Vin. If she is a spy for the house, if she's a spy, that even means I need to save her even more. He goes down that.
He's like, she really needs to leave. She's like, she's really got to go.
Yeah. So, what do you think about this whole confrontation? What do you think about? I mean, obviously, we get a little more towards the end of this chapter, but at this point, when you guys are reading, I mean, did you think there was any weight to this, or do you think this is a moment? I mean, by the end, yes, it is, but.
It felt hostile. It felt like kind of the boys were. Well, they had also had a lot to drink, and I think they were kind of coming after Vin or Ellen, and he was like, "Guys, I don't know what you're talking about." Still kind of in his la la land of man, this girl's really cool. I think it was a build up moment.
Yeah.
To me, it sounded like a meeting between the most hipster cigar club ever assembled. And I was like, whatever. I mean, they're trying to do their best, but at the end of the day, it wouldn't make a difference who she was.
Mm-hmm.
Every outsider is going to be an outsider.
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, I was at first worried that there's they really were going to have some evidence to say, oh, well, she's actually really problematic, but nothing they said was really substantial.
Yeah.
At this point, substantial enough until we get to the next
section. Yeah. So Ellen goes back home. Tries to sneak in.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Sorry.
What?
Going back, what's the guy's name? The one who's giving him all this shit.
Jasties.
He's giving him shit about this girl, but meanwhile, he's looking at the waitress and hitting on all the waitresses.
All the servant people, by the way. Yeah, my man. He's
so, like, what weight does he carry to talk about Ellen and who he's chatting with? Which, meanwhile, he's like taking advantage of somebody who's working.
Again, cigar hipster. That's what I categorized him as easily. I was like, he's a cigar hipster. He knows just enough.
Sorry, that just came to me. I had to.
No, that's perfect timing that you brought that up because that's exactly how I thought about it. I was like, this guy has no credibility whatsoever. He knows just enough to sound like he's like, oh, I'm insightful in ish, and it's like, no, you're not. You just anybody that comes in that you don't know, you're like, oh, you should look out for blah blah blah. It's like, oh, shut your mouth, shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Which character is that? What's his name? I think it starts with a P, right?
Oh, the one of the other guys.
The one that came to him with the
one who's like
the servant, the guy
trying to talk to the server.
Oh, his name is. Oh, I didn't write it down.
I'll find it.
I'm in my car right now. Otherwise, I would try to figure it out.
Sorry. I don't
have a normal setup. Yeah, we'll find it.
I didn't write it down. But.
So anyway, Ellen gets back home, is confronted by his father. He tries to sneak in. His father's awake, and his father's finished a meeting with the Venture Condra.
Yes.
Soon.
Yeah, and what the hell is a Condra? Sorry if I should know that.
No.
You shouldn't.
Will, you should not, because I wrote down the same question. I was like, wait, question
What's
mark?
a Condra?
What?
Like a cousin of a Komodo dragon? I mean, come on.
By the way, it's not the first time in this book that word's been used. And it's not the first time on this podcast that I've actually said it.
So
I don't believe you.
I snuck it in earlier.
Shit.
Sanderson does a great job of he brings these concepts back. He mentions it very briefly early on, and then you're like, oh, I don't give two issues about that. It's not important. And then later on, it becomes more important. And this is what he does, and he gets us every time. He gets us every time. So unfortunately, Will, you have now gotten stung by the same thing.
Yeah, you're not supposed to know what Contras are.
The second
you're not.
And he's not comfortable around Contras at all. He doesn't like Contras.
He puts little breadcrumbs down. He's like, oh, this is going to come up later.
Well, he explains what a Contra is a little bit here.
Oh, now he does. The first time he brought it up, it's like, it's a little thing.
So what do you guys think of them?
First of all, by the way, it sounds like somebody taking over somebody else's skin. I'm like, oh, fuck that noise. And the second thing I thought of was mist wraiths, and I'm like, fuck that noise as well. Bag of antlers. No. The whole thing. Spooky, because I'm like, if you stole skin, that means the person who is in that skin has died. The whole thing made me feel really uncomfortable, and I'm like, how does this work? And I'm like, I kind of don't want to know anymore right now, because I feel like my mind's going to a dark place.
You haven't started trying to go down the rabbit hole on the Contra yet?
I don't want to go there. Again, it's like a dark place.
Oh yeah, they're interesting. That's for sure.
Oh.
Do you think this is the first Contra we've met?
Again, I know for a fact the word was brought up before. I know that for a fact. I'm still freaked out by it.
You're asking Breeze type questions right now, Alan, and I don't like it.
I'll let you guys connect the dots because it comes really obvious later, obviously.
But, man, I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does.
I'm just trying to answer Katie's question. I still can't figure it out.
It's been there since chapter almost 1. So let's put it that way.
Oh my gosh! What? Wait, what was Katie's question?
You stop that.
Who was the guy? Who was the guy in the meeting?
Oh, the dude that the young dude
hitting on the waitresses.
Yes.
For lack of a better phrase.
Yeah.
It's not Justas. I'm on the page.
Justice,
it's
okay. You're gonna find it quicker than me.
Page 470 and beyond is where it is.
Imagine like Alana has a book right there in front of him.
I audiobook, so all I have to go by is my notes.
Teldon. What's Teldon's first name?
Hold on. You're making me now look things up on the internet.
Ugh.
Oh, if
It's
you're on
a
the
cool
internet,
name.
then I can do that.
Well, by cool I mean like different.
It's how the internet's being slow. It's like you're doing too much stuff right now. Stop.
I can do that. I have 5G.
Yeah, but you should look stuff up. You'll learn too much.
Right. Be careful. Don't get ahead.
Yeah, you're right.
So, someone in chat.
A lot of things are
maybe,
pulling up on Google.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do the Google thing.
I'm not.
Anyway, Alan, you can't lead them any closer. I know I can't. I'm stopping with the
Come on. I don't like what's going. Stop it.
Stop.
That was chapter
Everybody.
28, right?
Yes, I think so.
If this thing ever loads up, I'll have it in a couple seconds. But yeah, anyways, so Kandra, and then we get to Strauss' conversation with Elend about forbidding him from seeing Vin. Another classic rom-com moment. The me and Dad. You guys
He's trying to sneak by his dad, who's a 10-year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know how that's going to end.
Yeah.
Come on.
Exactly.
It's Teldon Hastings is the one who hits.
Teldon Hastings. Okay.
Teldon Hastings.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. There you go. Teldon Hastings from the Hastings house.
Telden Hastings.
Sounds right. All right. So yeah, so Straff tells Ellen, forbids him from seeing Vin anymore. And Straff wants Ellen to dine with another noblewoman to stop the house war. He says, "Hey, we can end this right now. We just need to get you to shack up." And Ellen, being Ellen's like, "Dad, I'm not gonna listen to you. I do what I want." At first,
she's not like the other girls.
Yeah. And this is when Ellen drops the ball. Tells his dad, he's like, the Hastings are leaving the city, and he's like, "What?" Like, his dad's like really taken back by that information, which of course is Vin's rumor.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And definitely the dad of the year right now. But like, it's a disappointment to me, Ellen. Like, I can't believe you're my son. Blah, blah,
Oh my gosh, yeah.
You get that? Yay!
Didn't he say like, "I'd rather see you dead"?
Yeah.
Like he went there.
He went there. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just everything you need to know about how Ellen feels so disjointed and segmented away from his family is summed up so quickly in so few chapters in this. I'm sorry, so few phrases in this chapter. It sums up everything you need to know about why he feels the way he feels.
Mm-hmm.
And I love backstory where it's like you get character motivation, you learn all of it like that. It's like a snap, and you're like, "Yep, get it." It's not.
Like,
he's trying.
Oh, your dad's a giant prick.
Oh yeah, the largest prick. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Prick of all pricks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Prick of Luthadel.
So after all of that, Ellen goes to leave, but a servant interrupts him and says, "Hey, you have a guest waiting for you." And he's like, "A guest at this hour?" And, goes to the room. It's Jastes back again. It's like,
which I gave it about a 10% chance it might have been Vin. I really did. I was like, "Oh, she's gonna show up, use her allomancy, get there, blah blah blah." But no,
he's there to talk about Vin. He's like, "Hey, listen, I had someone follow her.
Yeah,
she didn't leave the city."
Who's Charles?
Huh?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I was looking at a comment, but yeah. He said that. Dude, when he said he was acting nervous, though, Justice, I was like, is this guy about to stab him in the fucking chest? Because somebody alluded to earlier how any nobility, if they had to, would just stab somebody. And I was like, is he about to try and stab this guy?
But, wow. I never thought about that. That's a good point, though.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure what was going to happen, but like Alan said, he dropped the bomb that he had a spy follow her carriage. There was nobody in there.
There's no one in the
my
carriage.
God.
Never says it, I guess.
It's like, and Jesse's like, Ellen, she's 100% spy. Like, you can't trust her. It's 100% confirmed pretty much now. Like, she didn't even leave the city. She's still here.
Yeah.
And, you know, and he realizes, you know, and then Ellen starts thinking, like, I told her too much. I told her about our family secrets. Like, what did I do? And, you know, he turns around, goes right back to his father, and sends a message to his father, says, you know what? I'll do the lunch, but let me borrow some spies. And that's how we end the chapter.
Yeah. And I gotta say, that's just dumb all around
Mm-hmm.
on, you know, Vin and Sazen's part.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I mean, they have all these capabilities, powers, and what have
Mm-hmm.
you. And the fact that they did not account for that, I'm like, either you
Yeah.
are
Dude, and,
being
like-
extremely, you know, cavalier, you know, like Kel basically, and making mistakes, or you did it on purpose. And I mean, maybe they did on purpose, whatever. I mean, but right now I'm just like, that's just a dumb move. I mean, come
Yeah.
on.
You never thought somebody would like see you get out, let alone check to see if you're still in there?
But you let someone get
Because-
close enough to your carriage to see inside the carriage.
Yeah, that too. Well, it's like, think about in a movie, you know, that's set in those times and a carriage is going through the city. Those things are like beacons. They stand out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
Thank
know where
you.
they are at all times.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
It's not hard to track them down and go see, like, oh, are they actually in there? Or like, what's going
Yeah,
on?
who's going in and who's coming out? Yeah. Thank
So
you,
do you-
Will.
Do you think this is
Stupid.
trouble now
Cavalier.
for? Yeah, trouble for Vin now. I mean, Ellen's getting spies to start spying on her apparently. So
I mean, we've already had one person confirm that they could spy on her,
Mhm.
and
Right.
now you have, you know, Ellen basically like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and send our own spy network, not one
They got the
person,
ability.
network of spies
Yeah.
to come track on her, and I'm like, oh God, come on now, y'all,
Have a
Do
good
better.
flight.
what?
I think that's your wife. She said she.
Yeah.
Oh.
she's boarding a flight. All right,
Oh,
safe flight.
Be safe. Please be safe. Come
Have a
home
good
safe.
flight. Thanks for joining.
Yeah. I always call.
Cool.
By the way, I always call her Sweetness, and she always calls me Sunshine. So,
Oh,
I love
so
that.
whenever I say that in the
Adorable.
chat, it's because I'm talking to wife. So.
It's adorable.
it's
Never
adorable.
never not do that.
Oh, thank you. I mean, you can't see it, but actually, like right there, I'm like, oh wait, I'll just grab it. Hold up. My wife bought this for me. It says,
Oh,
Oh my god.
sunshine.
yeah. So we do that. So anyway,
Love it. Love it.
yeah.
Nice.
My wife got my poster framed right here. This Washington Redskins, now Commanders.
Cool.
What, behind you?
It's up here.
Oh, okay. It's in front of you. Got you. So you're
Yeah.
a fan of the squad. My dad was too.
Yeah, we got good wives, man.
Yeah, man. Look, there's nothing better than having supportive wives, man. Come on.
Damn straight.
Shout out to all the supportive wives in the world. Yes.
Yeah. Well, my wife's letting me use her backseat of her car to record a podcast. So that's all I got.
Supportive, literally and figuratively. How's the back support in that chair?
Yeah, it's okay. It's not too bad. It's,
Oh shoot! I
Looks
literally
good.
typed my nickname. It said "Be safe, me." No,
Me.
sorry. No, it's "Be safe, sweetness."
sweet.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible. I'm already safe. I'm already here. Duh.
Anyways, yeah. So that's how we end this chapter.
Yeah.
With all of that. So we got.
It was good stuff. There wasn't a lot of action, but you didn't need more action than last time. So that
There were bombs dropped.
There were bombs
a
dropped.
lot of background information, all that kind of good stuff. Yeah, but it was really good.
The last bomb was, now you have the nobility following you. So
Yeah.
good luck with that.
Yeah. So
I was hoping you guys would put a few more dots together, but you guys got a lot of them, so it's pretty good.
okay. Well,
So,
look, I will
where we
admit
going?
that I drink when I read. So
I'm better at Sudoku.
Yeah.
Connect the dots was never my thing.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, no,
I forgot to mention, by the way, I wore this today because of Tour de France. This is my biking jersey. So
nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah.
anyway, that's the reason why I'm wearing
Wait,
this.
when's the final leg?
Oh, so we're
today?
on leg 14. I think was today. There's like 7 more legs left. They go to 21.
Shit.
So basically, we're gonna go through the end of. I think it's going to be through Sunday. There might be a rest day coming up too soon, so it might be Monday. Don't quote me on that. But anyway, Tour de France is going on. Yesterday was Tour de France. No, not yesterday. Friday was Tour de France on and Bastille Day. So yeah. Anyway, so I knew nothing was happening in France on Friday. They were like, look, Tour de France, blah, blah, blah. But I only bring that up because somebody caused an accident trying to take a selfie.
Yeah.
They were trying to take a selfie.
A big accident in Tour de France. Yeah,
and
I saw that.
And he turned and his phone hit the handlebar of one of the bicyclists who was like actually one of like the main Peloton groups. And oh my gosh, I was so
Did it cause like a pretty major backup, or was
it took out like 30 riders. It was like this domino effect, and I was like so mad. I was like, I hate you in your face.
So bad. Burn all the phones.
Anyway.
Yeah. All right.
Well, thanks for the reminder, because
sorry for the
I was just in France last week.
Well, and that's the reason why I only bring it up is because we talked about it. You were there recently. I'm a huge
Bastille Day.
Yeah,
dude, Bastille Day, like that has a whole new meaning to me now. So
cool.
I gotta go back and remember what that means. But to French people, that's a huge day. So
it's Independence Day basically for them. Yeah. So it's a huge deal. Anyway, just putting that out there. So
yeah, cool. Well, yeah. So that's how we wrapped up this week. So, favorite character from all of this from this episode?
Unfortunately, Clubs was only mentioned in basically passing the whole time. So Sazed fell off on protecting this carriage.
Yeah.
So Sazed fell, but Kelsier gave a rousing speech.
Yeah.
And he made sure they attended those executions, which I felt was very pivotal. Because there was already waning support for him and what his endeavors were because they lost so much of the army. And I feel like Kel had to do something to shore up those efforts. Okay. And I hate choosing low-hanging fruit, but I'm going to go ahead and go with Kel on this one.
Okay. And Will, you said who?
Condra. I don't know. or Alan, because you're doing this from a car.
Oh, Alan!
I'm going to pick my favorite character as the other Condra that we've met.
Yeah. I don't know. I got nothing else.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and just go near porn style and say Alan with a backseat action.
Backseat, there you go.
Backseat
action. It's a little more room back here than it is in the front seat trying to do recording. But
that's what she said. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Nice.
Next week we're doing 3 chapters. We'll do through chapter 31.
Yeah.
I guess, right?
Okay.
Yeah. That sounds right.
Yeah, that's right.
29, 30, 31.
Yep.
Which will leave 3 more chapters to the end of this part after that. So we have 2 more episodes 3 more episodes, I think, till the end, till we're done.
Oh, wow. We're getting so close.
Yeah, we're almost done with the first book.
Nice.
And then we'll do a short story for 1 week between that and the second book of this trilogy, which I will send you where the short stories are, the book that's in. Because it's a different book. But yeah, so that's all we got for this week. So find us at thecosmoreads.com. You can find links to everything there. I will be adding our sponsorship stuff to that website as well, so that'll be at the bottom eventually.
Thank you, sponsors.
Yeah, so NordVPN's our sponsor for this week. So if you don't have a VPN, I do highly recommend them. And you talk to anyone that's in the IT world, they will do the same and recommend them. I have not talked to anyone in IT that does not recommend a VPN.
Especially if you're on a public Wi-Fi,
Yeah.
use a VPN.
Yes, it protects you, your data, everything from being compromised and stolen.
Yes.
So yeah, so go check it out, and it's a good deal. $3.29 a month. That's great. That's
such a good deal.
Such a
great deal.
So go check it out. Links in the description here. Check that out. Follow us there. Go buy our merch. We do have Patreon as well. So yeah, always you can go find us on our Patreon, and support us there. Otherwise, that's all I got for this week. So see you guys next time.
Ska stink fresh.
In my crampedness, I'm trying to hit in broadcast.